Hello everyone and welcome to Long's Toys. Today we're taking a look at Legends Class Cindersaur from the third wave of Transformers Power of the Primes. Now as you can probably tell, this is a repaint, slight retool of the Wave 1 Legends Class figure Slash, which was a Dinobot. It was a brand new mold, brand new character really, I believe. The kind of sixth Dinobot. And it was a really fun mold. I really liked it quite a bit. So I figured they were going to repaint it and I had no idea what they were going to do. And then we get Cindersaur here. Cindersaur is a G1 Firecon. It was kind of a non-specific dragon-type monster, and the Firecons had a gimmick where they had a rubber wheel in their stomach in their like beast mode, and when you would roll them across the surface, the mouth would kind of shoot sparks. So that's why they were Firecons. So obviously this guy has no functionality like that whatsoever, but it's a decent repaint. At least it's not just a random repaint of a new name or something. Like, not that that's always a bad thing, but I think it's neat that they plucked this character from G1 obscurity, and we're getting this Cindersaur use of this mold. It's a pretty fun little color scheme. I like it quite a bit. Nice artwork here on the top. On the back it says, fire-breathing warriors like roasting Autobots and guzzling lava. Well, there you go. That's what he likes. Roasting Autobots and guzzling lava. Okay. So anyway, you can see the robot mode and the raptor mode there. And then, of course, you can have little Prime Master ride in the back just like Slash could. So let's go ahead, get him out of the packaging, and we'll take a closer look. Alright, so here is Cindersaur out of the packaging. We'll take a look at the little card that he comes with first. Pretty much the same artwork from the larger card that the bubble was on. And it is Prima Cindersaur. Shines an epic beacon of fire to call allies to battle. Alright. Nice thick cardboard. Nice collectible card. Putting that off to the side. Taking a close-up look here at Cindersaur. I love this head sculpt. I think that's pretty cool. And I love the Decepticon symbol there on the chest. I think that looks really good. And this color purple and yellow just kind of really work together in my opinion. I don't know what it is. But all the same articulation. Head can swivel from side to side. You have a ball joint here in the shoulder. You have a bicep swivel. You have pretty much 90 degrees in the elbow. Wrist does not move. In the waist you have a ball joint. You have a thigh swivel. 90 degrees in the knee. And then you have a little bit of ankle movement, but it's really just because of the transformation. And then you have these dinosaur hands that you kind of have to just put on the back as easily as you can, or find a good spot for them, however you'd like to display them so that they're out of the way. But he looks good. I think he's neat. I like him a lot. Here is Slash, just for a little quick side-by-side comparison. You can see the head sculpt is definitely remolded. That's completely new. Otherwise, pretty much the same mold, just painted differently. But it's a good use of the mold. I think it's cool. They're definitely into repainting Legends class figures to get use of the mold, so it was only a matter of time. But I'm happy to get this Decepticon. I think they did a nice job with it. Transformation is going to be pretty much exactly the same. You can start by putting these little dino feet into the fists, just like that. You turn the legs around at the thigh swivel and then combine them together. There we go. And then these two tab slots on the back are going to peg into these two tabs on the chest. So they come up and then tab into place. And you can see that kind of hides the robot head. Then you're going to drop the tail down to completely cover the robot head. And then just bring your dino feet down and get them into a position you like. And then you're going to open this section here and rotate out the entire dino head and then close it up. And then rotate the hands down. So not quite the same, dino, alt mode, beast mode, whatever you'd like to call it, of Cindersaur's G1 counterpart. It would have been neat if they would have remolded the dino head a little bit. I feel like that's something they could have done. I understand it has to rotate into this cavity here, so there's only so much you could play with it, but even if they just tweaked this a little bit to give it like a little bit of the, kind of not horns, but kind of ears that the original G1 Cindersaur alt mode robot had, or beast mode, whatever you want to call it, it would have been a nice touch. I understand why it didn't happen, and I still think this works, but it's a lot of purple. I feel like the yellow here on the tail and the body is good. Maybe just do these dino hands in yellow, just to give a little bit more yellow, and I feel like it would have broken that up a little bit. Just a little bit too much purple there all in the front. But otherwise, I like it. You can open this up and you can sit a Titan Master or Prime Master in there. I don't have one handy, unfortunately, but if you want to take a look at my Slash review, I demonstrated. They just sit right there laid down. So very cool. I like this a lot. I think it's fun that they reused this mold for Cindersaur. It's a great obscure G1 reference, so I definitely am having a lot of fun with that. And I don't know, like I said, if they could have done just a little something with that dino head, just to make it a little bit more unique, so it's not just an obvious repaint. I mean, they did remold the robot head, which I do appreciate, and that's a big deal. But I think if they could have remolded that dino head just a little bit, it would have gone a long way. Either way, I still think this is a fun one to pick up. The nice thing about the Legends class is they're fairly inexpensive, so no reason not to check it out. I think the color scheme is great. I love the new robot head. I love the obscure G1 reference. Just a couple of little tweaks I would have made personally, but I understand for budgetary reasons why that did not happen. But yeah, I definitely think he's still worth picking up. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and as always, thank you so much for watching.